Hey everyone, I'm Galmore, and I've been gaming for over 40 years. Along the way, I've built up a massive library of hundreds of games. Now, I'm on a mission to play through as many of them as possible. Each game will be 5 videos, one for every weekday. Each a quick 20 to 30 minute play session, perfect for your lunch break, treadmill time, or whenever you have a few minutes to spare. So without further ado, let's dive into this week's game. We're back with episode 2 of SimCity 4. Felt like the music was a little too obnoxious, so turned it down a little bit. Hopefully that will allow you to hear me better. And let's start moving on here. So when we last left off, we were just kind of building out, and I wanted to do something that was a little bit more of a project, and was just looking at the maps off camera, and I'm seeing the pollution here. And notice we have this very nice line right here. That's where the pollution kind of ends, and I think our best bet is to maybe just build all the way down this side and make this all industry. And that should keep our industry well done for the foreseeable future. We don't want to expand too much beyond this because of how far the pollution is going. And the other thing is we need to start adding a few additional amenities. We need trash removal, and we're also going to need water. The houses aren't going to get any bigger unless we have a municipal water system of some sort, which is a thing in the real world. A well can only handle so much, can only provide so much water. So you need to have an alternate method, or even if you are using a well, and some municipalities do, you need a way to store the water, either in a reservoir or an oil tank, either in a reservoir or a water tower of some sort. So what I think we're going to do, and I think we're going to make use of boulevards to do this, but for now, what I want to do is, I thought it would be really fun to make a little project here in the middle. This is, it almost is the center of the map. And we'll put our water tower as the centerpiece. It's an awful lot for a water tower, but let's see what happens, shall we? So what I'm going to start with is I'm going to build a double. 3, 4, 5, 6. Beautiful. But we're going to do things a little differently. I'm going to try and make a circle. Then we're going to eliminate all of these. And then we'll connect the dots for everything. Oops. We'll draw a line through the middle. Okay, it likes that. Wow. Okay. I guess this is going to be a little bit more challenging than I thought. Never had this problem before. There. There. So let's hope the next part of my theory works then. Well, we'll see how this looks. There, so we have a very nice little thing here. Alright. Make sure it's all there. And then what we're going to do is we're going to pull those here. We'll make a little. So We have a beautiful centerpiece for our city. Look at that. Isn't it nice? Alright, so let's plop our beautiful water tower. Water. Boom. And connect you up. I mean, admittedly, that does look kind of cool. Got one more over here. At least I think it does. Leave me, tell me in the comments what you think. Oh, and I still have the pollution map on, which is fine. I'm gonna relocate all that. Turn off. And I'm just gonna continue down the road here. This, you know, what we do need is we need some landfill. So I'm gonna go across like this. You know what? No, that's right. I don't want a local road. Not a. All right, now you want to make sure you don't need to use the whole landfill space. You have to remember the more space, the more you have, the more it costs you. It costs you money to put the landfill in. So maybe start with something a little smaller. I'm just going to start with a little 4x4. The other thing we're going to want to do is got to put some plumbing in. Now I'm going to create a connection to the outside world. There's a time and a place for that, though. This is where water sewer systems go in any city I know. It always goes right under the street. So we need power for our water tower. Must be to power that little light that tells the planes that there's a tower here. When it's powered, it'll go out 6. I always put more pipes in. First of all, it just makes sense to have it. But the other reason for it is you have a little redundancy. If there's an earthquake or something like that, you are going to be better off. Let's see here. Does that get us the water we need? I know that really ruins the Zen, the power line. But it's okay. But we'll eventually fill all that out. So let's see if they're getting some water. Oh, there we go. So now everything is water. That's a good thing. And that should help to spawn a little more growth here. So let's keep working over here on our residential. I'm going to throw in a little more residential here. Let's make this a collector road, shall we? Because this is kind of our centerpiece, I think. It's like a tourist attraction. And we're getting a mayor's house, so I think now's a good time as any to place that. So that's 2. So this will be our ritzy section. Residential development stymied by limited choices. So what that's telling me is we need to build more housing. One more areas for them, or maybe the problem is find locations we've some viable enough. It's in there. New sink great or over not. Of course it's gonna grow. Mayor's house in. And then we're gonna have the church, house of worship. And it seems to me that's a really good thing to have right in this area. I'm gonna plop that puppy right there. Got across here. Here. Why not? Here. What we're gonna do is, love the parks. Is my house after all. So let's go to parks. What else do we have? Community gardens, community gardens, community gardens, beach, small flower garden, small park green, mediums. Okay, so why don't we put a basketball court there? What else we got? Oh, tennis. Tennis court there. Okay, so a large park green is 3 by 3. Got a skate park. Okay. Medium plaza. That's 2 by 2. We have like a medium park. So I'm going to make this symmetrical, because I just like symmetrical. Medium park green. There. And then we'll plop some more residential down through here. You know what? Let's allow it. Why not? Right? Now I'm kind of sick of the grid, so I'm just going to let it do its own. Like that. Same here. I think we get a cemetery eventually, so I'm going to leave that open. I really don't like this whole concept here, so let's keep on all this. And I'm just going to put in. Oh. Alright, let's speed this up just a hair. Let's get our pipes upgraded. Here we're getting everything. And we're going to relocate this industry over here. No water. No way. Oh boy. Looks like we're running low on water. Grave need. Yes, we're going to accept. I knew that was coming. So I'm going to do here is I feel like it should be behind the church, or maybe we could put it here, but that would ruin my beautiful picturesque scene. I'm gonna stick it there. Back to rewards, get the graveyard. Beautiful. There. What we can do is we'll zone here. We'll zone back here. Couple of little houses there. Park. That's a little skate park. That's a nice spot for it. I don't know what we're going to do with that. That's 3x3. We'll put another park in. Why not? I'm going to large. Something that's large. Large is 3x3. Large flower garden. I like it. There. Alright, let's see. Here we are. Max capacity, actual capacity, water used. Boy, they filled that up real quick. Alright, so here's what I'm going to do. We'll do a couple more water towers. Let's do 5. That. No. There. Hospital, pockets big. Barely put the lid on the trash. Alright, so things are really starting to blow up here. Let's pause this and get a little more trash. Do it here. Yeah, okay. Try that. We'll go there. There. Now we have 4 times the trash capacity. Let's go to our fire hazard. Oh my goodness. Yeah, we've got a lot of fire hazard here. Got a fire department there. So you see how we have these different gaps? Those are really handy. I typically, since nothing's developing there anyway, might as well put some goodies in there. You know, fire department is 2x1, so put one there. Another good spot for one. If that chills out our fire map at all. Looks like a crime. Crime still a little bit here and there, but nothing terrible. Not going to worry too much about crime. Education. It is terrible. So this might be a good place for school. Put that there. Health. How am I getting help? What? What's the circle? Interesting. Well, let's put a clinic right here. Put one there. Clearly, we have some things we gotta fix. Roads or whatever. I think that means we can't. Means a job. I think that's what that means. Means a job. I guess he's looking for a job. Well, maybe it'll go away. If not, he'll abandon the house. Mayor, giant of governing gifts. Good news, Mayor. Everywhere I turn, I run into citizens who loudly laud every achievement of your leadership. It seems the whole city is mesmerized by your charms and your cunning city management. Hollywood has been trying to get you on the line, but I'm fielding too many calls from other mayors desperate to know your secrets. Walk tall, Mayor. Walk tall. I guess that's a good thing. Did I get a present? I didn't. I mean, I do have these landmarks, but not going to deal with them right now. They do actually cost maintenance. So one of the things we need to think about for our industry is we need to have a good transport system, good rail system. And what I'm thinking I might do is maybe come down through where this road is. We can expand to both sides here, and that's what's going to push pollution out a little bit. I think that's going to be okay. Maybe move our boulevard out here. Let me check the pollution again. Yeah. Maybe I'll put the boulevard here instead. But one of the things we can do, because we have the grid, eat it and build rail. So here's what I'm going to do. Go down through the first 3 rows here. I'm going to put a rail system in. Okay. So what we're going to do is blow that up. Put a rail in. And then put a local road like so. Now with rail, you do want to, with industry I should say, you do want to connect them with the rest of the world if you can. Let's see if I can make them connect. There we go. Yes. Firefighters want way out. I mean, what do you mean? Firefighters able to stomp out flames, but first you need a way to get them to the fire. Oh yes, that's because of of our roads being nuked right here. Let us pause. Oh wow, we're already 33 minutes in. Didn't realize it was that far in. Okay, so let's quickly try and finish this up. I'm going to create a connection there. And I'm going to put that, this. And we're going to do, we have a passenger train station and a freight train station. I'm going to put freight train station should really be here. So let me do this. Freight train station here. Put the passenger train station here. Let's reconnect all these. Let's look at our zones here. We're going to need to make some fixes here. So, I need to de-zone all this. 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 And all this. That's all commercial. Now we're actually going to change that over to industrial, but for now, we still need the commercial space. So put the industrial back here. Okay, zone is too small. Alright, never mind. Put our commercial back. So zone. Yeah. I think that works well. Turn back onto here. And let's give it a little bit of time. Oh, you don't have... Oh, okay. Gotta blow you up there. What we're gonna do is own you, all of you. We'll put fire station right here. We'll put the commercial there. Blow this up. Whoops, sorry there, Mr. Residential Dude. Didn't mean to blow you up. But must be careful when we wield such awesome power as we do in SimCity 4. Alright, I will put a park back here. Oh, let's make it a little. Do a small park green. There we go. Alright. Yeah, I know what's happening. Alright, let's turn the simulation back on. Let's see what happens with all this stuff. Looks like it's starting to develop back in. Pretty nice, actually. Well, I think we've hit the end point here. So, hope you're enjoying the series. This is Galmore Games, signing off, reminding you, you're never too old to game.